Hey Libra, welcome to your April general reading. In this reading, look forward to a clear picture of what needs to be prioritized in your energy. Ultimately, my point is to keep you on course and on track for your greater good. In this reading, also look forward to 3 exciting things in which I normally perform during my readings. First, that includes a soundtrack. If you'd like to take advantage of that, that is linked below. Also, I'm going to charm cast. So you'll get more from that at the end. Also, at the very end, look forward to a clear yes or no answer to a question maybe you've been pondering for a while, or a question that comes up during this reading. Okay, Libra, let's get into your reading. I'm excited to tap into what needs to be heard. All right, Libra. Your first song, which is the main energy, is called Deep Relief by Sundra Karma. I'll link it below. Also, hopefully you listen to these. Some of these songs, it is definitely attached to this reading energetically. So if you want more, you can get more from those songs. Okay, Libra. First, I'm taking a look at your situation with the Celtic Cross. It's kind of taking a look at everything, what's going on, and ultimately helping you kind of focus on what needs to be prioritized in your energy. So, Libra, from the heart of the matter, and then what's crossing you. Libra, what's crossing you currently? If the shuffling process takes a bit longer than it should, I will put timestamps just below. What is on top of your situation? It's the Ace of Cups. What's on bottom of your situation? This is something that, a lesson learned, energy that you're stepping out of. Libra, this is April energy. What are you stepping out of? What are you learning from the Lovers? What's happening in your past, or what's happened just recently in your past? The Tower. What are you stepping into energetically in the future? This is April for Libra. This is the energy that you're stepping into. The Moon and the Knight, or I'm sorry, the 8 of Pentacles. Who do you represent in this energy? Is it the 8 of Pentacles? No. Who do you represent in this reading, Libra? Who are you? You're the 7 of Swords. What is it that you're stepping into energetically? With an outside influence, please. Cheese and rice. What are you stepping into energetically with an outside influence for April? So with this being a general reading, it's up to you to kind of apply what's going on in your circumstance to this energy that I'm picking up on. You're stepping into... Sorry guys, these cards are new, so they're a little slick. Okay. Libra, what are you stepping into energetically? Jesus. That, after all of that, was the Justice. What do you hope and fear the most in this, Libra? What do you hope and fear the most in this situation, Libra? The 6 of Cups. And what is the outcome to this situation for Libra in April? Temperance. Wow. you like this energy. You're going to be in a really good place. It looks like you're breaking chains and you're making a difference. You're changing your path. The Four of Pentacles came out, and the Devil himself in the reverse is your bottom deck energy. Next, moving on to, hold on, I'm going to organize these cards. Okay, next moving to the Oracle. With the Oracle, I'm kind of taking a look at the gray between your situation, between the black and white in your situation. This is the in-between energy. It looks like you're seeing things differently than you usually have in the past. It's helping you kind of look at where you're going. Okay, for Libra, in the month of April, what's going on? This is the the Lilith design by Yin and Yang Oracle by Lilith design. Forgiveness, water energy, breakthrough, epiphany, wish coming true, and family, home, and contentment. It looks like you are really working on building something, your home. It's important. This is in April. It is extremely important for you to either rebuild your foundation when it comes to your home life, or restructuring what it means to you in your home, to make sure that nothing bad can happen again. You're really tired of anything kind of coming in the way of your happiness. Moving on next, how you feel. April, this is Libra's energy. How does Libra feel? Thank you so much for liking this video, you guys. I really appreciate you sharing your energy, and it's kind of like paying it forward. Ultimately, it's helping support my channel, and I'm really appreciative of that. Okay, Libra, how do you feel in your situation? This helps me connect with you as an individual and kind of talk to you in the right way. Off with your heads, you're cutting ties. You are ready to get rid of anything that's holding you back. You're serious about this. You're minding your own business. You're stepping away from all the drama. If anything that has drama attached to this name, you're out of there. You do not want to be a part of it, but you are privy to it. It's almost like your situation in itself ultimately is revealing a secret that you don't really want to know, but yeah, you're a part of it. You know what's going on. Ultimately, I think this is why you're trying to separate or get away from it. You're tired of the drama. You're ready to kind of just live in your own peace, and ultimately, because you don't like this drama, so much drama, I feel like you're kind of understanding this is where you need to walk away. This is where you need to kind of find your own path. Rebuild what it is that means stability to you. I'm sorry. It looks like you're dealing with your emotions in the month of April. That is the big picture. Ultimately, you're trying to overcome something. You're trying to see the bigger picture, and that is extremely important, and I feel like that's exactly what's happening with you, kind of finding your worth, understanding that whoever it is that is causing this drama, it's ultimately revealing what's going on. It's revealing what it is that you need to do with this. Ultimately, it looks like there's an apology that needs to be made. Forgiveness in itself is ultimately what needs to be had. Eventually, some way, somehow, forgiveness is important to this energy. From the heart of the matter in your reading, it looks like you are ready to be happy. Not just think about things that make you happy, not go on the hunt for things that make you happy. You are actually wanting happiness, and you are understanding that this in itself is here. You are walking the path of happiness. You are literally on your way. And I feel like you feel like there's more from this. There's more potential. There's more happiness and fulfillment that you're really wanting to focus on. It looks like what's crossing you is a good time. It looks like you're ready to celebrate. You're actually ready to kind of come together and collaborate, and or from your collaboration together, the work that you've done together, how you were able to kind of put your heads together, put your hearts together, and actually do something with this. You feel proud. And not only do you feel proud, everybody that was involved feels proud and excited. And I feel like there's going to be this moment in April where you celebrate. You live in this happiness and this joy. And ultimately, you're looking for more. What else can come from this? Where else can this go? Ultimately, what you're stepping away from is the Tower. This has just happened recently. This energy states, with it coming out in the reverse, ultimately the Tower says that there's a change that is meant to be had. There are things changing. Your whole, what you thought, the way you thought, and I saw 11:11 on the clock. Synchronicities in itself, angelic synchronicities are helping you. But ultimately, from your past, like I said, you're stepping away from something that is meant to kind of, it's over, it's breaking down, it's clearly just it's pretty much been falling apart for a while. But something about your energy, you've either been trying to slow this ending down, you've been trying to kind of cushion the blow to the point where it's almost too much. You trying to save this is ultimately the thing that needs to go away. You can't save this. It looks like in itself, as soon as you let this go, as soon as you actually stop holding on to it, ultimately this is going to be your epiphany moment. This is going to be your breakthrough. And you can understand that what you're walking away from has clearly been breaking down, or it's been making its way out for a long time. And this kind of slow progress leading to the end is, you're ready for this to kind of be over. You're ready for this. You're kind of like at that point where you're just like, rip it off at this point. What you're letting go of, and or the lesson that you've learned in your situation, is love. In itself, there is so much that you are understanding when it comes to yourself and what you deserve and what you want from love. This lesson is kind of the big picture. What it is that you want from love, what it is that love is giving to you, what love is providing to you. It's almost like you recognizing your worth, is kind of putting things into perspective, and you're willing to do more. You're ready to put more into this and see what happens. It looks like this collaboration is extremely important to your energy in April, and this is ultimately, yes, this is bringing happiness, this is bringing joy, and it is making things a little bit easier. Cushioning the blow is audibly what I heard. Ultimately, who you represent in this reading is the Seven of Swords. Who you are in this reading is avoidance. You are avoiding the hard part. You are avoiding the ugly part. You are not going to put any attention on something that doesn't belong, that doesn't deserve your attention. You are literally, you can't sidestep this enough. You're literally, anything that looks shady or whatever it is that you're avoiding, who you're trying to overstep, this is really important to you, and that is what you represent, is the ability to kind of overcome your situation or sidestep your situation and ultimately regather what it is that you're meant to keep moving towards. And it looks like that is what you're willing to do with the future. But you're not seeing the light just yet. There's still work to be had. There's still work to be done, but it looks like you're waiting on a partner. You're waiting for someone to finish with, to end up with, to find your happiness with. It looks like what you're stepping into energetically is justice. This is you. You are finally finding your moment, and finally things are starting to settle to the point where you can see in your situation what's going on, where you're going, and where you've walked away from, ultimately revealing that you have balance. Balance in your situation is exactly what you need to be set up for your success. And April, that is what you're going for. You're working on your success. You're willing to put in the work. You're willing to grow. You're willing to do what it takes. Ultimately, with the 8, you're working hard and actually getting paid off for that, and you see potential. There's more to be had, and you are so willing to give into this. And this is very Libra of you. You see something good, you put into it, and you're getting back, and ultimately you see potential. There's details that are missing. You're not seeing the big picture because it's not being revealed to you. You're kind of left in the dark when it comes to the big details. The gray is what matters to you, is making sure that every day you accomplish what you are meant to accomplish, that energetically that you do the work, you have opportunity, you give into this opportunity, and you go to sleep knowing that you've done everything, you've given everything into this opportunity. But you're, like I said, you will not see the big details yet. You are not meant to see those things. These are kept back for a reason. It looks like maybe this is a wish fulfillment, and it looks like there's a lesson being learned here. This is why you're kind of left in the dark, but ultimately there is an apology that should be made eventually. That is what you're working on, is actually working on this apology and meaning it, and or that is what's required in your energy. Once this apology is made, it looks like forgiveness will be revealed, ultimately kind of bringing you to the surface of what needs to be prioritized. And that is the Ace of Cups. It is an emotional opportunity being presented to you, and you want to give into this, and you're recognizing that whatever this is here because it wants the same kind of flow. It's full, it's ready, it's here, and ultimately you are ready and willing to give into this because you have a lot to give. You may not feel like you have a lot to give, but I can tell you in this situation, what you have is enough, and it's perfect. What you hope in this situation and fear at the same time is giving into something that is yours, that is meant for you. This is meant for you, and you fear that if you put into this, you will be taken from, that it will not be accepted equally, and you will lose out. But what you have to look forward to is actually giving into something and seeing that you do get reciprocity, and ultimately this is feeding you, making you giddy. It's making your inner happiness shout. It's making you, it's almost like as you are coming up out of this darkness, whatever is being revealed, you are so giddy and happy and excited. You feel so excited, and your body, your voice and your body can't help but express itself right now, and that is extremely big. It's almost like your innocence is finally being revealed. It's finally being seen, and the innocence in itself is actually what is helping you give into this, ultimately kind of showing that this is here for you and it's meant to grow. There's more here. The outcome in this energy is the Temperance. It looks like that's exactly what I just said, is literally you are finding out that this is you giving into something that belongs to you. You are energetically linked to this because karmically, that's what your energy is. Your whatever is meant for you is kind of being called in, and from this you are finding this moment of peace, and ultimately it's helping you see clear. It's making a part in the sea. It's taking away all the clouds. It's helping you see clear. Ultimately, your guides, angels, ancestors are all a part of this energy, and they are here helping this wish come true. Ultimately, I can say in your outcome, your wish is coming true and you're calling in exactly what's meant for you. And it looks like you are not going to let anything from your past, whatever toxic energy that's kept you back in the past, you're not going to let it win. And you're breaking free from this chain, from this toxic chain, and ultimately ready and willing to invest and look at the potential of more, willing to give into this. Beautiful. Ultimately, I can tell you, if you're not dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, ultimately it's important for you to look at this emotional opportunity for what it is and give into it, because that's what it's meant to happen. With this energy specifically, what needs to be prioritized is you are meant to put into this emotionally. You have to put into this in order to see where it goes. Otherwise, it will pass you by. If an apology is meant to be had, really look at what it takes for you to say sorry, or what it takes for you to receive this apology. But ultimately, forgiveness is key here. All right, moving on to the charms. Guys, thank you again. I am saying it. Thank you so much for liking my video. I really appreciate it. Okay, Libra, your charms. Yeah, your emotions are extremely important to this energy. Go with the flow. Your emotions are literally the heart of the matter, like I said. The initial G is also important to this situation. It's right in the heart of your situation, and it's a girl. I don't know if you're pregnant or looking towards making babies, but I feel like there's a baby already involved. It's a baby girl, and this energy in itself is bringing your heart. It's almost like it's bringing your heart to surface. It's almost bringing you back to your reality, what's important. Ultimately leading you and finding your emotional stability. The initial A is being let go of, or it is the bottom energy. Also, on the bottom of your energy is an Aquarius. The Aquarius. Something about just being a friends or a friendly energy. This is what's below you. What's on top of your situation is the dream tab. It looks like it's important to dream right now. Dream big. Create a vision of what it is that you want from this. And from this, that gives you, it helps you kind of solidify what's going on and solidify your hopes and dreams. So quote unquote, my wildest imagination is a tool that I can use to inform my future in a down-to-earth way. Okay, let's next move to yes or no. If you haven't thought of that yes or no question, the time is now. Please understand, as a reader, I read energy. Energy in itself is constantly moving and changing. So can this answer. So don't live on it like it's life or death. I'm going to do your love reading here soon. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So once I put it out, you get notified when I put out your love reading. So if you want more from me, it's coming. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, guys, think about that. Yes or no question. Breathe into it. It's almost like you have this jaded energy towards what it is that we're working on, what it is that you're trying to move into. Okay, yes or no? My answer is yes. That's ultimately up to you. You have to find the joy in your situation. You have to find the joy in your situation, and ultimately that is what will help you kind of resurface. Okay, guys, thank you so much for sharing your energy. Here it is back. I will see you in the future. Bye.